put the camera there. This is a good one. Oh look, there's an old Heineken bottle.
With the cats, all your tilts, the remotes are all up on your hand.
See how much of a mess I can make in my front lawn. Well, this week on Faded, there's been some, I don't know. I don't even know how to start this video.
What the hell are you talking about?
This week on Faded, we're going to be tackling this area here. So the other day we decided we wanted to pull out some of the tussocks. Kelly did that, got in there with the spade, with the fork actually, pulled them all out, and then we wrapped strops around these things and pulled a handful of them out. But this one's still parked here because we couldn't lift it onto the back of the ute.
I'm not as strong as that guy.
So we're about to head to Southland Hire, catch up with Phil. We're going to grab a digger and then we're going to come here, grab the rest of them out, and there's a little bit of things around the side of the house we're going to do. So it's a good time to hire a digger, get this stuff cleaned up, because yeah, I definitely can't lift this and we can't continue to throw strops around like this video. Yeah, so obviously it didn't go to plan too well the first time, but we got it out the second time.
Buckle up, baby, are you kidding me?
But yeah, there's like 4 more to pull out. There's a couple over there. So we're going to be doing a bit of yard stuff around the house today. We'll film a bit of that so you guys can see what's going on. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook page. Also, head over, like our TikTok, follow us on there, and we also post on Instagram. So make sure you go and check out all of our socials. Let's jump in the ute and then get this digger. But before we actually do any of that, I've got to go to Mod 10 and get an edger so we can clean up these edges. I started doing it with a spade, but oh, it's a lot of work.
It's not gonna be easy, it's gonna be really hard.
Let's go get the edger and then go get that digger. Well, we've just been at Mod 10. As you can see behind me, there's all the chipboard. I don't really want to film in the store because some people get a little bit. So we've got all we need. On our way home, we'll grab the digger from Southland Hire. Obviously, Southland Hire have a lot of hire equipment, and those guys are pretty much our neighbours. They live around, well, their yard is around the corner from our place. It's just literally down the end of our road. So I've actually just had a call from Phil from Southland Hire, and he's bringing the digger down to us. So what a legend for doing that. We just stopped in to say hello, but he wasn't there. So I rang him up, and he's like, yeah, no, I'll bring the digger down to you. So he's gonna meet us at home. So we're almost at home, and he won't be far away behind us. Here he is. He probably didn't expect me to bring the camera out straight away. So we'll get this little cat digger to work, lifting that thing up. We'll chuck that on the back of the ute, and we'll get those all on the ute as well. Get them out of the ground. So it's good to see. Phil, how are you getting on?
Good man, how are you?
Yeah, good.
Good to see you, it's been a while.
Has been a minute. I can't thank you enough for dropping the digger off. We're going to pick it up, but obviously, you know, you wanted to come out, see what we're doing. So obviously this bucket here is probably not going to work for what we want to do, but you've got a grapple for us, right?
Yeah, so we've got a grab bucket here, so it's optional with our diggers. It's awesome for pulling trees out, stumps, concrete, rubble.
Yeah, because obviously you can't pick that up with the old dig bucket there, eh?
Not unless you're real experienced.
Yeah,
so especially for someone learning.
Yeah,
it just makes the job easier.
And like, I haven't been in a digger for a hot minute.
It was a long time ago.
Is it easy for you to change it over? Are you going to do it for us? Show us how it goes, or?
Yeah, I'll change it over before you get it all set up.
Obviously, I'm an avid digger driver, but do you want to run me through these controls just in case, you know, I've forgotten?
Yeah, so it's pretty simple, pretty standard controls. So with the cats, all your tilts and remotes are all up on your hands, so you've got nothing on your floor, so you've got heaps of leg room. So there's your tilt becomes your grab, or your grab bucket. And then over here we've got your boom slew there. Over here we've got track steer, so you walk off here, so you don't need your foot pegs. You kick those out of the way, you can relax, and you can drive using that forward and back, and turn side to side. Over here you got your blade. These have a float function in them. You click that blade function down, and the blade will go to float and float along the top of the grass. Perfect for scraping mulch off grass, not to dig into the lawn. And over here's your revs. Pretty sweet and simple. Over here you've just got to lift this arm up to start it and down to operate.
It's the instructions on what we need to do, so we'll figure out what we're going to do, and then yeah, we'll show you some of this action and get some yard work going. Since Phil brought the old tip truck out with the digger on, we're going to do a little bit of work, chuck all those on to the tip truck, and then it's one job out the way, job done, and then Phil can load the digger up and carry on. So that's nice and easy. So quick, simple job just like that. And obviously we get all the little bits and pieces done around the way. And then sweet, because these ones obviously are quite heavy. And then you put them on the tip truck, job done. So solutions, people, solutions. Not problems, solutions.
And modern problems require modern solutions.
So if you guys need any hire equipment, all you need to do is give Phil a call or head on out and see him at Otara. Obviously his number is 021 1244 589, right? Southland Hire, and he's in the corner of Otara. Well, it's not really a corner, but it is a corner.
On the corner of Otara, you just pass the bottle over there, past the roundabout, 26 Duns Road. We're always more than happy to help, and if you need some help or advice on a job, we're always more than happy.
Yeah.
And we do offer operator as well, so I'll come out, hop in the digger if you get stuck or can't do part of the job, and I'll help you finish it off and give you some ideas.
So how about that? A man in a digger, you know? A man in a digger. All you need to do is give him a call. He'll come out and get the job done. Whether you want to hire the equipment, do it yourself, or he comes out and does it for you. You know, he's a man that gets all the work done for you guys. So let's crank in, and it's probably better to put him in the digger than me, I reckon. Just like that, and that's what we couldn't pick up the other day. So now Phil's picked it up for us and made it all very easy. So we'll see how the digger goes on getting this out of here, because this is still attached to the old, still in the ground, as some may say. Look at that, easy work. Obviously referring back to the video from Sunday. So, well, I've put the GoPro on, and we're gonna give you a bit of a POV view. So, see how much of a mess I can make in my front lawn. And now I've got the king operator here himself watching me make all these mistakes. Obviously, you got to make sure you put your. This is a thick belt, isn't it? Right. We're strapped in the machine. I don't know how much you can see, but we'll start her up if we can get it started. Oh, up first, eh? Yeah, see? Rookie. Ain't been in a machine for a while.
Yeah, it's all wrong, man. We shouldn't even be up here.
So we'll see how he we'll see how we go picking this up. Look at that. Bill's in there, cleaning it all up. Oh look, there's an old Heineken bottle. Yo, what does that say on it? The old World Cup Tonga? Oh hecka, that bottle would have been in there for a hot minute.
It's been 84 years.
So once Phil leaves and we're all finished with the digger, get the edge out, fill in some of those holes, get that lawn mowed, and we'll be away. There's some stuff behind the house we're going to go show Phil, see if he reckons we get the digger in there or not. We might be able to just lift that stuff out by hand. But it's amazing what you find in these bushes. Especially that old bottle, eh? Like, bloody hell. Look at that, the smooth operator is tidied up in here for us. It makes it a lot better, looks a lot better than what I did, that's for sure.
No need to ask, he's a smooth operator.
We get a little bit more lawn now. Hey, what do you reckon?
Yeah mate, pretty easy. Bit of a light rake out, we'll sort you out with a landscaping rake later on.
Perfect. Just like that, we've come to the back paddock. We could show you some action in this little paddock. We've got a little dirt bike track going on in here. So this just makes it a lot easier. Less mess, saves trying to get the ute in here. Look at that. All of those flexes or whatever the hell they are, tipped off in one go, just like that. Huge thanks to Phil from Southland Hire for bringing out his tip truck and his digger. Saves us trying to get the spade out and dig every one of those out, because that would have taken hours. We've literally only been doing this for about 45 minutes.
There you go. That's how it's done.
But as I was saying, we've got a little dirt bike track out the back of our house. A little pit bike track actually. So, runs around here. I'm not that good on a little bike, but I could probably put the GoPro on and do a wee ride around and show you.
Just having a tip truck like that on site just makes jobs easy. You imagine shuffling all that off by hand.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying before. It took us with the digger and the truck's taking us about 45 minutes. If we're here with our hands in the digger, a lot longer than that.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. It's all about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly. Once he's back, we'll crank back into it. But right now, I'm going to tidy up here. We'll show you what we got done. And we're going to get rid of all of these against the house here, because we'd rather this be lawn, to be honest. I've just got off the digger. We got rid of our wool veg full of green waste. Phil's just turned up behind me, so we're going to put this on hold, but we got some grass obviously cut. We need to carry on mowing it. But what do you think so far?
Looks way nicer.
What's that?
Looks way nicer.
Yeah, it looks a hell of a lot better. You also want to get rid of those palm things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Phil's here now. We're going to head down. We've just moved the stuff around from the side of the house. Head down there off the truck. Pull out those hedges, well, those bits of grass and greenery outside the house, because yeah, we just don't maintain that. And like I showed you before, we've got rid of the tussocks behind the house, so we'll get into it. I've got the GoPro on, I think it's recording. So yeah, well, we need to keep this camera on too, because you're not going to be able to hear me. So we'll walk the digger down and get stuff done. You know, I reckon you can do this. Look, I turn it right down like this. Oh, you can drive it around in the grass if you want. You reckon you'll be right?
I don't think you should be near the house.
I've been kicked out already.
I mean, it's not my house, but...
Yeah, exactly. Look at that. The old smooth operator himself has removed me from the digger. He's like, I don't think you should be in the digger that close to the house. Oh, look at that. All of that was in there. And it just looks a hell of a lot tidier already. Obviously, we need to get the lawnmower in there, a bit of topsoil, clean that all up. So that claw that they've got on their little digger makes a huge difference. And like, if you had a normal bucket on there, by the time you get to the truck that far away, you know, you'd have it tipped out. But the grapple makes a huge difference, picking up bushes and everything. And it saves our back. So he's gonna get this little bit around the corner of the house, and then we'll go back out, tip it off in the paddock, you reckon? Yeah? The paddocks are freshly mowed. Now we are missing a lamb.
That's a problem.
That is a problem. We brought 5 lambs to mow our lawns, well, our back paddock, but we ended up getting it mowed anyway because the lambs didn't eat it fast enough. We didn't buy enough lambs, I heard, right? So, but we're missing one. We don't know where it's gone. It looks a hell of a lot better. Needed some topsoil and some seed and we're away. I forgot to tell him there's a down pipe and a power cord there. So this is a power cord for our septic.
Oh no.
But he didn't damage it, so winning.
Great success.
Kelly's out here getting her hands dirty. Digger's around here, he's getting all the little bits and pieces out. Look at that. It is quite a good shot there with the sun. Woo! Well, we got down there cleaned up, and well, this is actually a couple of days later. Phil's been and gone. We've put some topsoil on it, we've put some grass seed on it, we've mowed it, and well, we did talk about keeping the palm trees, but we didn't. So this is, yeah, this is what we've got going on. There's still a little bit more to go. We're not too sure. We want to put a tree in here. We're thinking about moving that tree there to in here. But obviously that's a bit of a process. And if we do that, we'll make sure we film it. But again, we don't really shine these videos off. So yeah.